Hey everyone, welcome back to DCG, and today I'm diving into 5 of my favorite Wii games that not only play amazing but also looks fantastic on the Odin 2. Whether you're revisiting classics or trying them for the first time, these gems are an absolute blast on this handheld powerhouse. From high-octane action to heartwarming adventures, these games showcase just how well Odin 2 handles Wii emulation. And trust me, you're going to want to fire this up ASAP. So let's jump in and see what's make these games not only stand out but also shine on this device. You ready? Let's go! Before we go to top 5, here's one honorable mention that I wanted to include. It's Tatsunoko vs Capcom Ultimate All-Stars. Fighting game fans, listen up. Tatsunoko vs Capcom Ultimate All-Stars is not just a game. It's a celebration of high-octane action, vibrant characters, and over-the-top combat. If you haven't played it yet, you're missing out on one of the greatest hidden gems in fighting game history. First up, the roster. This game mashes up the Capcom legends like Ryu, Morrigan, with Tatsunoko anime icons such as Candy Eagle from the Gatchaman and Kashan from Neo Human Kashan. These aren't just fighters, they're larger-than-life characters with slick animations and flashy moves that scream style. The 2 vs 2 tag team combat is a chef's kiss. It's a fast, fluid, and it's accessible for newcomers while offering deep mechanics for pros to sink their teeth into. Plus the Wii exclusive motion controls, it's optional but surprisingly fun. While we are playing this on the Wii Classic controller on Odin 2, you can still try the motion controls from time to time. One of the best things here is the stages. Gorgeous. Each one bursts with personality, drawing from rich worlds of Tatsunoko anime and Capcom games. It's a visual feast. Tatsunoko vs Capcom isn't just a game, it's an experience. It's pure fun, packed with nostalgia and adrenaline. So believe me when I say this, I want you to dive into this colorful chaos, and trust me, once you play it, you'll wonder how you ever missed it. Sin and Punishment Star Successor. Sin and Punishment Star Successor, developed by Treasure, is one of the most thrilling and visually impressive games on Nintendo Wii. Star Successor is a high-octane rail shooter that feels like an adrenaline rush from start to finish. You'll blast through waves of enemies, dodge massive attacks, and face screen-filling bosses, all while flying, dashing, and shooting with pinpoint precision. It's pure arcade bliss. Star Successor delivers an impressive graphics with vibrant environments, with smooth animations, and intense action sequence. The sci-fi aesthetics and the fast-paced action create a breathtaking spectacle. For a Wii game, this is meant to be played on motion controls, and it's still best played by that. But in Odin 2, you can choose the attachment and Wii input settings from nunchuck to classic controller to use the analog sticks as the way to point and shoot. Not as intuitive, but it's still very much playable as you can see here. If you crave fast, intense action, jaw-dropping boss battles, and tight, satisfying gameplay, Sin and Punishment Star Successor is a must-play. It's an underrated gem that deserves a spot in every Wii library. Whether you're chasing high scores or simply looking for an unforgettable thrill ride, this game delivers. And it plays great on Odin 2. Batman Brave and the Bold. Gamers and Bat fans, let's talk about this hidden gem that absolutely deserves your attention. Batman Brave and the Bold on the Wii isn't just another superhero game, it's a co-op beat-em-up masterpiece with a ton of charm. First up, the art style. This game nails the look and the feel of Brave and the Bold, the animated series. It's bold, pun intended, it's vibrant, and it's packed with same humor and heart you love from the show. Now let's talk about the gameplay. Play as the iconic DC heroes like Batman, Green Arrow, and even Aquaman. And of course, Robin. Each character has their own gadgets and powers, making every team feel fresh and fun. As this awesome game is on the Wii, you need motion controls to play it. Playing it on Odin 2, you just have to change the Wii input settings to nunchuck and edit your input settings for this game to work. It's not much of a hassle, but it's worth it once you configure it. From battling over-the-top villains to solving light puzzles, the game keeps things interesting. Oh, and the boss fights? They are epic. Packed with personality, even the music meister sings mid-fight. It's that good. Batman Brave and the Bold isn't just a game, it's a love letter to classic Batman fans and co-op gaming. Well, I assume you're playing it on Odin 2, you're playing it solo, right? But whether you're here for the action, the humor, or just good old-fashioned teamwork, this game has it all. So call on your sidekicks and get ready to save Gotham in style.
Okay, now that's just ridiculous.
We're not here for a history lesson, Robin.
I know, but the guy said...
The Last Story. If you're a fan of unforgettable RPGs, The Last Story on the Wii deserves your attention. Directed by the Final Fantasy creator Hironobu Sakaguchi, this gem blends classic storytelling with fresh, innovative gameplay. Unlike traditional JRPGs, The Last Story shakes things up with real-time combat, strategy, and teamwork. You'll direct your party, exploit enemy weaknesses, and even use the environment to your advantage. It's fast, tactical, and endlessly satisfying. At its core, this story is about love, friendship, and the dream of freedom. Zael and his band of mercenaries are as relatable as they are heroic, and their journey will stick with you long after the credits roll. The world is breathtaking with rich detail and atmosphere that brings Lazulis Island to life. Coupled with sweeping soundtrack, every moment feels cinematic. The Last Story is a hidden treasure, deep, emotional, and innovative. If you love RPGs, this one is a journey you don't want to miss. Muramasa the Demon Blade. Imagine stepping into the living Japanese painting. That's what Muramasa Demon Blade delivers. Developed by Vanillaware for the Nintendo Wii, this action RPG isn't just a game, it's a work of art. The combat? Smooth, fast, and addictive. You'll master dozens of swords, each with unique abilities, slicing through the waves of enemies and facing off against epic bosses. It's easy to pick up, but the depth will keep you coming back. The story is steeped in Japanese mythology, following two protagonists, Momohime, a possessed princess, and Kisuke, a ninja with mysterious past. Their intertwining journeys are filled with demons, gods, and rich lore. And let's talk about the visuals. This game is a masterpiece of hand-drawn art, with every scene bursting with life and detail. If you love gorgeous art, fast-paced action, the stories drenched in myth, Muramasa the Demon Blade is a must-play. Technically, this was re-released in PS Vita, but since we are talking about the Odin 2, the best play to play it is on the Wii, on Dolphin Emulator. Mad World. Let's talk about Mad World, the black and white brawler that turns ultra-violence into art. Released in 2009 for the Nintendo Wii, this Platinum game masterpiece fused comic book aesthetics with visceral gameplay. But despite its critical acclaim, it was criminally overlooked, and here's why it deserves more love and your attention. First off, the art style. The art style is jaw-dropping. Mad World is like a Frank Miller graphic novel brought to life. High contrast visuals where blood is the only color. It's gritty, bold, and still holds up today. The gameplay? Brutally satisfying. It's a gleeful mix of beat 'em up chaos and creative kills. Ever thrown someone in a meat grinder? In Mad World, you can. Then there's a soundtrack, a thumping mix of underground hip-hop that amps up the energy. And let's not also forget the hilarious commentary, raunchy, irreverent, and pure entertainment. Sadly, Mad World struggled to find an audience. Maybe it was too violent for Wii's family-friendly vibe or just ahead of its time. But if you love the game that dares to be different, Mad World is a must-play. And there you have it, 5 of my favorite Wii games that look and play beautifully on Ayn Odin 2. Whether you're into epic adventures, thrilling action, or just nostalgic fun, this title shows off how awesome this device for Wii gaming. If you haven't tried this game yet, now's the perfect time to experience them in a whole new way. And if you have, let me know in the comments which one is your favorite, or share your own Wii game recommendations for the Odin 2. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss more gaming content. Until next time, happy gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.